And hello, everybody. That was embarrassing. I started the stream on this screen. Okay, so this is confusing. I don't know. All right, let me just process. Let's just start over from the top. This is stream number 31. Um, I dropped the zero view streaming number, whatever thing. So we're starting a new era now. But the problem we have right now is that the chat, I had to change it because I'm not streaming on YouTube anymore. I'm just gonna use YouTube as like the VOD thing. I'm just gonna upload shit to YouTube like that because I don't get any streams on there, and it gets too confusing. Um, damn, but since I changed that, I don't have controls. Hold on. Damn, man. I have no controls on like how many people are watching right now. Wait. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, damn, dude. I didn't know there was that. Okay, so we got 0 viewers. Okay. Now I know that. It's there. But the chat, we've got a little problem with the chat. Um, I'm trying to use Streamlabs, but it is not working correctly, as you can see. Hold on, let me try to test. Will my message show up? Oh, there it is. Who? What? Wait, hold on a second. So do other streamers use these like this? Oh, hey man, how's it going? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my chat little thingy here. Why is it doing that? It's is it connected to? No, it's fake. Okay, hold on. Sorry, we got to get this technical difficulties out of the way. All right, stream elements. Now, why do I have like 1,000 like fake chatters going on right now? Uh, Streaming tools, overlays, edit. This is so weird. I am sick today, man. Should not gonna. Oh, see. Oh, that's. Ah, I feel bad. Did Oh man, that's really shitty. I'm sorry. So you're just chilling today? Okay. Okay. I'm in the editing thing for the chat thing. I don't understand where these other like how do I turn that off? I might go back to the rest stream thing and just oh I can't anymore. Wait, Tim the Tap Man. What the fuck? Wait, it was Tim the Tap Man's channel? Okay, hold on a second. Let me save that. Oh, it's updating. I know, right? Isn't that confusing? I don't know. Okay, I think I. Uh-oh. Oh God. Now the chat's completely gone. What did I do? Wait, it's showing up here. Hold on. I'm gonna say test a couple times. Oh, there it is. Wait, what? Man, It would not be my stream. I swear to God, if there was not some sort of technical difficulties. I swear, I spent like an hour trying to switch all this shit over. Ah, and of course, it just kind of failed. Okay, why is it only showing? Let me see if I'm. Oh, it is right. Correct. Test, test, test. Filters? Scroll. Okay, vertical speed. There we go. Loop it. Close. I am sick. Just need. Okay. Hopefully this will be a chill stream. I'm gonna be painting in a sec, but why are nobody else's comments showing up? Go main channel. Oh God. Why does it sound like my phone's blowing up? What is going on? Fade in up, fade out up. Nickname color, ignored users, stream elements, other bot. Oh, there it goes. Wait, really? Wait, has that been happening like before? Or is that just like right now, you mean? It might be me messing around with stuff. Okay. It looks like I got it. It's not, it's cutting off the, no, no, just this stream. Okay. I think it's because every time I hit, like save to like try and fix this stupid stream, the chat thing, I think it's like updating and like shutting it down and then starting it again. Okay. I think we're good now. I'll mess with that after when this ends, but okay. I'm gonna put a video on now. Oh, oh God, where'd it go? I swear I had this all set up. Okay. I want to watch this.
Brian Thompson, the CEO.
All right, 1 second. Let's get the audio. All right, audio is good. I did watch a video back yesterday, and it did seem like it was wicked low on the video playback.
CEO of United Health Group was murdered Wednesday morning on Manhattan Island in New York City. Police are calling the attack brazen and
That should be
targeted.
good, right?
These are the facts as far as we know right now. Brian Thompson was 50 years.
Do you mind if I leave now? I'm so tired. Oh, heck yeah, dude, go. No worries, man. You're always showing up like, dude, of course, man. I hope you feel better. That's so crappy. I like definitely get some rest, drink some water, and just try to, sleep and chill out. I really hope you feel better, man. But yeah, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, you too. Have a great day. Peace. All right, so I'm gonna play this video and get to painting. Shout out to Grant Harding. He usually does those like weird gas station pill like videos, but this one's about the United Health CEO who got like assassinated basically. It was crazy. He literally got shot point blank from behind. So
Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Health Group, was murdered Wednesday morning on Manhattan Island in New York City. Police are calling the attack brazen and targeted. These are the facts as far as we know right now. Brian Thompson was 50 years old as he reigned as CEO of United Health Group, a $550 billion insurance conglomerate. An emerging detail that I did not know in my first video was that Thompson was being sued, or was already sued, for alleged fraud and insider trading, along with three other high-profile associates of the United Health Group. The lawsuit alleges a scheme to inflate company stocks by withholding valuable information to the United Justice Department. These allegations appear to be true as his behavior reflected it. Thompson sold 31% of the company shares, making $15 million in profit. 11 days later, United Healthcare stock dropped by 5%. The history of the former CEO was a little bit more than remarkable. Thompson obtained a bachelor degree from University of Iowa in 1997. Highly lauded, Thompson graduated as valedictorian. He had many academic awards proving his educational excellence and determination. Thompson worked for United Health Group for almost 2 decades, working his way up the ranks all the way to CEO. He was a loving father and husband and provided quite well for his family. These are the events that transpired. The unknown gunman apparently was not from New York. Because they started their journey in Atlanta and took a Greyhound bus up to New York City, police suspect the gunman arrived in New York around 10 days before the shooting. The shooter arrived at the location on foot about 5 minutes prior to the victim's arrival. He stands along the building line as numerous other people and pedestrians pass him by. New York Police Department, in a quote. At 6:15 in the morning, surveillance camera shows the suspect leaving the 57th Street F train station in Manhattan. I personally have been to this exact train line in Manhattan, and I can tell you it's very busy, but not very busy at 6 o'clock in the morning. The suspect went to Starbucks, where he bought a bottle of water and 2 energy bars before the shooting. I found that fact to be quite nauseating, honestly. The fact that the gunman showed up exactly on time suggests that it's possible that he knew the CEO's schedule, where they would be, and had some sort of connection to either the CEO or the company. Although I am being told the schedule was public information. At 6:44 a.m. on Wednesday, December 4th, Brian Thompson left his hotel in Manhattan Island in New York City and walked to the Hilton Hotel, where he was to attend the annual investor meeting, where he would tout a more than $281 billion in revenue. Little did Brian Thompson know, a gunman had arrived 5 minutes prior and was waiting for him. The gunman approached Thompson from behind, firing bullets in his back and his leg. The gunman shot several times, and there appears to be malfunction in the rifle. The gunman quickly addressed the malfunction and continued to shoot. At 6:46 a.m., police were notified, and by 6:48 a.m., police were on the scene along with EMS. After the shooting, the suspect made a daring escape through back alleyways in Manhattan, hopped on a bike, and made his way to Central Park. From there, police lost the suspect's location. What remains outstandingly suspicious in the words deny, defend, and depose were written on the gunman's bullet casings. This all but confirms that the shooting was premeditated and there was some sort of ulterior motive afoot. The word depose being incredibly important here, and this is just my opinion, perhaps alludes to the fraud allegations. The 3 words appear to be an allusion to a popular phrase in the insurance world that states delay, deny, defend, which pretty much alludes to insurance companies basically dragging their feet and making profits by denying their own service. Prior to the attack, there were threats made to Thompson. We do not know how common these threats were or what the nature of them were. Detectives were able to find a phone in the alleyway after the escape, as well as a water bottle they believe the suspect bought at Starbucks earlier in the morning. Officials say the gunman stayed at a hostel prior to the shooting and used a fake ID to check in. One of the most shocking parts about this case so far is the fact that the gunman intentionally wanted the bullet shells to be found, going as far as writing an inscription on them, and generally speaking, leaving anything behind at a crime scene is probably not a good idea. This to me shows the gunman did have a reason to commit this act other than the act of ending someone's life. In other words, there may have been an ulterior motive. There is still some debate among self-proclaimed hitman experts about the expert quality of the gunman's shooting. Some folks seem to think that they were trained in this art. Some think that they didn't know what they were doing and just kind of fumbled through the process of ending someone's life. It wasn't long before images emerged of the maskless gunmen, or at least who we believe to be the maskless gunmen, some people referring to their facial structure as hot, presumably folks who were not pleased with United Healthcare Group's actions. There's even a picture of a flirtatious moment between the alleged gunman and a female hotel employee. Police are calling this a possible clue, but didn't specify further. Officials did find a fingerprint on the water bottle left behind, but it was smudged. Officials are contemplating removing DNA from the water bottle as well. Although there were few clues left behind, again, hiding in New York City is impossible. It's my belief that they're going to find this guy, and the motive will be known. As someone who is a pharmacist and has worked at several similar companies, and I actually used to have United Healthcare as my own insurance provider, I can infer a couple of things here. I don't know if I'm correct in these. These are just my thoughts and my opinions at this moment. I would implore you all to make your own guesses, but do so by prefacing that this is just your opinion or your presumption. And only make these based on the facts available, not what I'm about to say. Given the fact that the bullets had a semi-cryptic, a little bit heavy-handed message on them, I think it's very likely we're dealing with a disgruntled person, perhaps a patient of United Healthcare Group, or perhaps a former employee. I wouldn't be surprised at all if, after apprehending the gunman, there becomes an emergent, very long and perhaps emotional backstory about some sort of bad experience the gunman or a loved one had with this particular organization. It's also important to note that the muddled history of fraud with Thompson and several other United Healthcare prominent figures leads to speculate that the gunman may have been a victim of the fraud or perhaps impacted in some negative way. Perhaps this is just me being a pharmacist, but I suspect it was probably the former rather than the latter. What remains to be seen is Thompson's actual role and the motive of the gunman. This is something that appears to be a bit of a point of contention among people who are following this case. After learning some of these new advancements with the fraud allegations, I'm tempted to think that Thompson himself probably didn't impact the gunman's motive. I suspect Thompson was a sacrifice to maybe get a point across. Again, I think this because of the bullet shell inscriptions. I don't think it'll be too long until we apprehend the gunman. Like I said several times in this video, you can't really hide in New York City, and especially in Manhattan, my goodness. Another point I think leads to this being some sort of protest against the American healthcare system conglomerate and not Thompson himself is the fact that it actually took place in Manhattan, where most people know they can't hide. In other words, he wanted this to be a big scene. He probably, at least in my opinion, has some very important feelings and notions to let the entire world know, or at least the entire country. After hearing all the facts, what do you think? Keep in mind it's perfectly fine to form an opinion as long as your opinion is prefaced with this being an opinion. And I encourage you to only form opinions based on the facts, not what I say. Frustration overflows with insurance companies, especially when denying claims. There's a lack of transparency and an ability to understand an incredibly complex, perhaps by design, system that really only exists to confuse and muddle data and numbers. It's no wonder that people frequently lose their temper around situations involving healthcare, health insurance, and claims. I know this because I took the blunt of their anger when I was working as a pharmacist. Unfortunately, the decision to deny or approve a claim is an incredibly complex process and takes into account so many different factors. There really is no perfect algorithm to figure this stuff out, and it takes a case-by-case basis, and sometimes things do not go the way we want them to. The general controversy or fight that we see constantly is, on one hand, the insurance company wants to save money. They don't want to pay for claims. They don't want to pay for services and medications, bolstering their profits, taking the consumer's monthly premium and pocketing that. The more they have to pay, the more they lose. And on the other hand, the consumer is paying a monthly premium. They expect a service. They expect their health care to be covered for. And that disconnect causes a lot of frustration, understandably so. I believe that this is the concept that spurs so much anger and animosity towards our healthcare system in America. There seems to be a penchant for profits, and living becomes a luxury. Sometimes folks are quick to point fingers and to judge, but the only person they can find is someone with the title of CEO. And thus, when things go awry, it's easy for the human mind to point their fingers at someone and tell them that they need to pay. The one thing I want to leave you with here is my expert opinion, as well as several other
Like,
experts
am
echoing
I
the
not
same
on?
thing.
Like, is that what the
When
problem was?
insurance companies deny claims, that is not the end. You have rights, you can fight, and yes, unfortunately, you will probably need someone to help you. It's a very difficult process sometimes, and it's very frustrating. But the fact of the matter is, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Knowing this, you can probably
Oh
surmise that
wait,
sometimes
yeah, it's
claims are
not right.
denied, knowing that
What
there
the
won't be a
heck?
fight. Most people don't know that they can. And herein lies the major problem at heart. Are insurance companies denying claims simply to save money and not considering the patient as a whole? What do you think? Is it happening?
Unless it doesn't work when you're in the editor, and I'm just screwing shit up for no reason. Why won't it work though? Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah. I guess I'll just go with the chat that's on here right now because we're having some difficulties here. I mean, I guess I could just couldn't I pop the chat out and then use that as a source? It just never fails. Wait, add element. Oh dear God. Was that what I was supposed to do? No, it's not an element, it's an overlay, right? Okay. Oh, wait. New widget? Okay, I'm not gonna fuck with this right now. I'm sorry. Oh my God. It's so weird that that went down. I don't get it. I literally cannot figure it out. The only way I can do this is by deleting it, putting a new freaking overlay. Oh God, now I messed it up again. No, we gotta go back to overlay gallery. Then I gotta find a freaking widget, multi-channel bullshit, continue, create, copy this bullshit. All right. Well, now that I put chat all the way up here, I'm sure that just I it shouldn't have done that. All right, let's copy this URL, and then we're gonna get 1,000 messages, right? No? Oh, there they are. For Tim the Tatman's chat. Like, what? Why? I don't need that. Secondary channel, Tim the Tatman. No, we do not need Tim the Tatman's channel. Okay, there. I'm just. That's all I'm changing. Save. Chat. But why? Maybe it's scroll. Is that what's screwing it up? Test. Test. Oh, there it is. So you literally have to. Where's the? Okay. I'm so confused. Um, method. It's so slow. Okay. Add the freaking scroll. Okay, loop it, close. What's that? Hold on, that's way too slow. All right. Now that I fucked with that for way too long and the paint probably already dried out, I'm gonna go ahead and start painting. Wow, that was ridiculous. I'm just gonna leave that open and hopefully nothing's gonna fuck with that because holy moly. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Restream is pretty good then. I really need to get a new mouse. I lost the little dongle thing. Feels like my arm's about to fall off. Stupid trackpad. All right. What are we gonna do? What are we doing? Roulette. Uh. Ooh.
So a
What's
lot of
this?
you guys already know who this dude is.
Oh,
This is
wait a second. I let respect to that guy, but I can't really take him. All right. What should be what? How about this one? It's China, a society of
This boy
bullies.
has a strong CCP family background, so all the adults just watch as it happens.
What do you do? Did you hit a girl? Let's fuck up.
This
What a piece of
17-year-old
shit.
boy was done up pretty badly by several of his classmates holding what is an iron rod. They turned the lights off at the dormitory. The iron rod was about 1 foot long and had a nail in it. This video from September this
Bro,
year
that
has
could
been
kill
heavily
them.
censored by the school and in China. The brutality of them using stools, hammers, and everything else. And the video shows likely the unalived victim rolled into the ambulance. Authorities claim he's okay. I don't really know about that.
Yeah.
And this video shows the boy is laying on a hospital bed in a state of shock from being done up in school. Now, you might think that I've cherry-picked some of these videos in China to show off bullying,
Yeah,
but that's
shit's
far from the
fucked
truth.
up.
Here is a collection of the videos I've been finding of boys and girls ganging up on just one person.
For what? What's actually happening? I mean, anything could be happening there. Like, what? Alright, well, let's watch a different video. That's pretty negative, and you can't see anything, so. Oh, fuck it. It really
This had
wants
to
me
hit
to.
his business hard. He's
Look
even
at this.
doing a
Dude, that
sale
Johnny
on
Bravo?
all his programs now because I've been hearing he hasn't been able to sell because of all this heat online like he used to.
okay. He didn't have money for rent. He did not pay for bills. He lived with her, and he lived with her two other friends that lived there before him. And then he had to move in with his girl because he didn't have money.
Ah. Dude, Wes Watson's good. You have been gadooshed. Oh my god!
So it looks like Wes Watson, the most hated man on the internet, the man that loves to get pegged, and the biggest piece of shit. He's crying harder than last time, again, because people are making videos about him, but it's even worse because some of the biggest creators in the world are joining in and roasting the shit out of this asshole. And all this heat is getting harder, starting to bring his scammy business down.
Since when did these video game playing
Wes Watson has become a full-blown special grade lolcow over the last few months.
comic book collecting, action figure shelf having, long-haired,
And I have been tuned into the soap opera. I check in on the lore with Wes Watson every couple weeks.
45-year-old virgins start to speak down on studs?
So I watch his newest rants, and I also watch content creators that cover him like Too Lazy to Try or
Doesn't
John
stud
Bravo.
mean, like,
Do you coach under an LLC? Whoa! There's no way before this suit. Would you fight to have your money be exchanged for time still? That's how fucking you're stupid.
So as we know, Wes Watson loves going after people that he thinks are less than him or are nerdy. Remember what he did on stage with Andrew Wilson, attacking the shit out of him, but he didn't know he was a millionaire? Well, now he's going after Moist Critical, one of the biggest creators on YouTube, who made a video about him and roasted the shit out of him.
So Wes Watson is your generic ChatGPT AI spit out life coach, where he doesn't actually do anything. He just asks people to give him money and he tells them that they're going to be successful for doing it. That's his whole life. He just takes money from people and buys cars with it and then yells in his cars about why he needs more money to teach more people to become millionaires. He has a whole channel dedicated to just whining to his followers about giving him money, how he needs more money. He is literally just a dominatrix that desperate dudes will pay and think that somehow they're going to make money from it or he's going to impart wisdom on them. Meanwhile, Wes doesn't actually have a business. His business is looking for pay piggies that will pay him under the ruse that he's going to give them life advice, but he openly mocks them for doing it too. It's this like crazy cycle.
The thing is, he didn't realize Moist Critical gets more views in 10 minutes than this asshole gets the entire month on YouTube. And before I play this clip, right, of what he said, remember in my last video I made this beautiful rhyme? It could have been a rap song about Wes Watson. Well, he must be the biggest fan of me because he's trying to come up with his own rhyme now, this piece of shit.
Hey, you guys, I missed it. I don't know when this happened, but I missed when this started taking place. Since when did these video game playing, comic book collecting, action figure shelf having, long-haired, 45-year-old virgins
he needs to
start to
talk
speak
faster.
down on studs who are jacked and roll motherfucking hypercars around Miami and live in mansions? I'm not understanding when this took
I
place.
think he might be gay.
Do they just have such a group where they're the king of the
Wait,
nerds
is he gay?
and all their nerds rally and they're like, hey man, it's so not cool to
very
be jacked.
insecure.
Dope fucking action figure case, John. Hey, how's your comic book collection going? You sure killed it at that Call of Duty competition. What the fuck? We live in Backwardsville.
What are you
Whoa,
doing?
dude, what the fuck?
But now I've got even a better one for this big titty milk sucking, pagan asshole having, big boy loving, sharmuta paying piece of shit asshole. In fact, he loves being a sharmuta so much, he was the biggest sharmuta in all of prison. He comes out, and now he's in a prison gang with Kali Muscle and Big Boy, right? So I decided I want to do him a good deed. And I made these t-shirts called Sharmuta Cartel, and they're for sale right now. Link is in the comments, and supplies are limited. So I think it's a good thing we show them all how much we support their cartel. But this is the thing. Like I said, he loves to bully people, right? But he's going after people that are way more successful than him.
Most relevant question on earth. Find me one of these gamers, just find me one, where their gaming avatar looks anything like them. I bet their gaming avatar looks more like a superhero or is jacked. I'd imagine, I'll put my money on it. Find me one of these gamers whose avatar actually
Why does
resembles
he talk so
them.
slow?
Andrew Wilson is a real millionaire. And Moist Critical, he gets over 150 million views a month on YouTube. Do you know how much money that is? He can afford to buy a McLaren every month if he wanted to, but he probably doesn't. You know why? Because he doesn't need to buy shit and show it off to people to make him feel better about himself. And this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with loving beautiful things in life. I love beautiful things. You work hard, you earn it, right? You enjoy it. But there's a difference between buying things because you love them or buying things because you want to show them off to people. And the reason why people do that is because they're missing something inside themselves, and they do this to make themselves feel better. You can be rich and be humble, or you can be rich and be an asshole like this guy is perceived at because of what he does on the internet, and that's why he's the most hated guy on the internet. There's also another reason why people love to show off flashy things to others, and those are the people that don't actually have it. I'm going to tell you a quick story here. When I lived in Scottsdale, right, there's these guys making a good salary, $40,000, $50,000 a year. That's average in this country, right? Even though now, with all these days, you can't really live on that money. You used to be able to. Anyway, these guys, they go around and they find a really, really high-end luxury condo, and they get together with 5 to 7 of their friends. They split the rent, so it's only a few $100s each. And then you know what they do? They go out and they get a Lamborghini. They pay $3,000 a month payment on the Lamborghini so they can go around town and flash and pretend they're rich when they really don't have a pot to piss in. So now back to Wes Watson. Before prison, this asshole likes to go on interviews saying he was this big baller weed dealer riding around in Escalades with 22, 23-inch rims, right? Which I don't even think they made 23-inch back then. But he goes around trying to say he was a millionaire back then before he even went to prison. But the fact is, he was a bum. He used to sleep on people's couches and run around town to pretend he was rich. Jesse on Fire, shout out to him. He just made a video exposing this because his wife was friends with girls that dated him.
But here's what I know.
No shit.
He lived with Gabrielle's friend prior to going to jail. I think it was maybe 18 months to 2 years before he went to jail. So clearly, well after he said he was driving Lamborghini doors and making 80 grand every 10 days. Okay. He didn't have money for rent. He did not pay for bills. He lived with her, and he lived with her 2 other friends that lived there before him. And then he had to move in with his girl because he didn't have money. And the 2 other girls hated him so much that they moved out. They're like, I didn't sign up to live with your dude who's totally crazy and is not contributing to bills. And so they left. Okay. So he ended up living with Gabrielle's friend. He didn't have money for bills. That is why he moved in with her. And that is it's just true, man. That is something that happened. I know this for 100% sure.
So you pretended
hilarious.
to be rich, but in the meantime, you were really a fucking bum.
Liver stress. What? What's happening? What? Message!
Real successful and rich people, they're humble, like I said before. And the reason why is because they don't need to show off these things to people because they're confident in who they are as a person. And now we're going to get to some good stuff. You guys remember
activity feed.
the
I never
big
saw
time
that.
Sharmuta Gabby that he was paying monthly for? Right? So I tried to find him a replacement, but she didn't want to go and deal with this fucking asshole. Remember her? Well, after she got sick of his shit and left, he goes after her. All those fancy Gucci things he was buying her, the watches, the purses to match his, whatever he was buying her, right? He wants it all back. He's telling her, give me all the shit I gave you back. And she posted it on Instagram. Maybe he needs the money now. Maybe he's that same guy before prison and tries to go around and show he's rich, but maybe it's hard times now. Maybe he needs the money. That's why he wants all the shit back from her. So this brings me to the most important part of this video. Was this whole going around thing flashing that you're rich and successful, living beyond your means, right? Was this all for a show, just like you were doing before you went in prison because you knew your business model depends on showing all these things? You want people to think you're worth more than you really are? We know this fool. He had to make millions of dollars selling all these bullshit programs to people, naive people who thought they're going to get rich and successful like him. So we know he had to make money. But this is the thing. To keep up with that lifestyle he's living, it ain't cheap. And he had to piss away a lot of money to keep this image going for social media and to sell future things, right? But now, all these videos we've been making, big names on the internet making videos about him, we know this had to hit his business hard. He's even doing a sale on all his programs now because I've been hearing he hasn't been able to sell because of all this heat online like he used to. So I want you guys to think about something. All that money he pissed away trying to keep up this image, and he still has to maintain this all the time, right? His heat online, all these people making videos, big names making videos tarnishing his image. What's going to happen when he can't keep up this image anymore? He's going to go broke. So let me close with asking you a question, Wes. Do you have much money left? Or did you piss it away on renting fancy homes, cars, jewelry, paying sharmutas for their time, pretending they're your girlfriends? Did you piss all this money away?
Bravo.
Do you have much money left? The reason why I say this is because I'm hearing whispers that you're not doing too well now.
Oh no.
And if you guys want to hear more about what I'm saying, stay tuned, because there's going to be something bigger coming for this Wes Watson piece of shit. Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like on my video.
Oh man. Oh, I got it on my shirt too. Fuck. We are in a disaster situation. Disaster situation. Everybody stay calm. You just, oh God. No, no, stay calm. We will get the staining green acrylic paint off. We will do it together. It's not coming out. Oh. Bro. I don't know why I said bro so much. I think it's because of my daughter. Got that stuff in my head. Oh. Sounds like alphabet. Jesus Christ. Hello? That video of that girl getting water poured on her face while she's sleeping. Hello? Alright. My hair is going nuts. Addressing the destiny situation? Oh boy. Let's see what Tom has
All right,
to say.
chat. Listen, I'm not going to drag it out for too long, all right? I'm not going to drag it out for too long. We know what's
Drag
going to
it.
happen, okay? We know what's going to happen today.
Drag it.
In case there's any question about it, in case it's in anyone's mind as like a rumination, as a thought that you're wondering about, that you're really questioning here. It was me, chat. It was me the whole time. I was involved. I also leaked it myself, and frankly, I don't regret it. Now, I will say, when it comes to this shit, okay, when it comes to this stuff, it is slightly upsetting, the idea that people think it's me, not because they think that I'm gay, but because they think that I would have a that's that. It wasn't a very big, like, it was a very small.
Wait, what happened?
It was literally, it was like a carrot, and you think that's me? Come on. Like, it was really small, okay? Like,
Wait,
if
Destiny
my
got-
ever gets leaked
Wait,
someday,
There's a
Okay,
sex
it's
tape?
not going to be like that.
Oh,
I mean,
wait,
come on,
no,
like,
just a
come
dick
on,
pic?
come
What is
on.
happening?
Who's gay now, buddy? That's a great question. Well, the thing is, Primink,
Who's gay
I never
now?
believed that being gay was a bad thing. I was just pointing out the fact that you are gay, much like me. That's all I was pointing out. But anyhow, yeah, I'm a size queen. My Twitter's been crazy the past few days. My Twitter is absolutely insane. I have seen Destiny sucking it about 100 more times than I would like to. About 100 more times than I'd like to. Okay,
Wait,
a
why
lot
is
of
he
times.
Sucking a dick?
A lot of times. And before this, there was the DMs, and I was like, all right, I'm just not going to look at it. Whatever. But then my Twitter gets
That's too
spammed 100 times a day with people showing me. It's just, I mean, I knew, don't get me wrong. Yes, I knew he was gay. But I guess in my mind, maybe I was thinking he was the one getting sucked rather than sucking.
Is he
There was just
bi?
something about that
No,
that was
but
slightly
he had
comforting,
a
I
wife,
guess. I
didn't
don't
he?
know. Like, I'd imagine, you know, there's just something about it, man. There's just something about it. He was the one sucking. You saw it in person, dude. So true. That's real. Many times. Why would there be a recording, bro? I don't. The recklessness
weird.
of that guy. I do not know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on. It's like, jeez.
Jesus.
How does this shit even get out? Bro got double pump behind the Durr Burger. What is Durr Burger? Well, what is Durr Burger? I don't know this reference specifically. Destiny was the one who took down Kuya Farms in the end. It crashed from everyone searching the video. Dude, it did. That did happen. It's back up now, I think, though. If it wasn't you, then who was it? You know, I'm not at liberty to speculate too much. You know, the Destiny polycule seems to be rapidly expanding to suck in every member of it. I mean, at this point, I've basically discovered that apparently the entire there's just a whole orbiter polycule or something. I don't know. I don't know. The worst part. Okay, the worst part of all of it, even worse than the video, okay, undoubtedly worse than the video, was, dude, in the DMs, he talks about...
What?
He talks about how he wore a butt plug out, like, among his day, which means there's a non-zero chance that I have been in the same room as this dude when he's got a plug in his butt. When he's got a thing in his ass. That's crazy. I mean, geez. Just, isn't that painful when you're just out? It hurts when I shit. It must hurt when things go in, no? It must be painful. It can't be good. It certainly can't be a good thing. Like, okay, just for example, hypothetically speaking, okay? Just, you know, let's get really hypothetical about this right now, all right?
Okay.
Look at this video, okay? Is he wearing it? Is it in? Is it in? Genuinely. Is it in? Genuinely. Like, I'm not even like around here. Just out of genuine curiosity, like, is it in? There's a non-zero chance. Look, he looks a little distressed.
Yeah,
I feel like,
he looks like he's got
dude,
this one
it's very possible.
going on.
Like, we have to assume. I mean, look, we don't have direct evidence, but there certainly is a possibility. There's also a large possibility that this stream is brought to you by today's sponsor, GamerSupps.gg, where you can use code Tom for 10% off any order. Look, GamerSupps contacted me. They said, Tom, the Destiny thing has got to end, all right? You know, we supported you through thick and thin. We've supported you through the DMs. We supported you through everything. But the Destiny thing is just, it's too much. And I said, you know what? Fair enough, guys. I understand. You know, I'm trying to sell product here. GamerSupps was not in favor of the plug. I'm joking, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I'm f***ing around. Anyway. But yeah, bro. Good technique. Well, sorry to say, I'm not sure that anyone quite can match his freak.
Technique!
I would say probably very few
Technique,
people
it's all
can, apart from
technique.
myself, obviously.
Squidward!
It was at almost 4 inches hard. It looks like a botched circumcision. Red skin showing irritated head and shaft, most likely from teeth. Destiny quite possibly gave this poor soul the worst head imagination.
Oh,
I've seen a lot of people
bro.
talking about this. To be clear, I've seen like the thumbnail of the video. I thankfully have yet to click into more than 1 second of it. I have not seen it play for more than
really?
1 second. So, you know, I haven't seen it in
Oh.
detail. It's a dark room. You know, it's hard to
Yeah.
make out what's going on.
Sure,
but,
Tom.
geez.
Whatever you say.
Destiny needed BWC therapy. But the thing is, it wasn't even. It was SWC. Frankly, I don't even think that it's gay considering it was a small. That's what I'm saying. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
what?
It's not even that he's gay. There are DMs of him saying he likes the idea of a young person trained to be his ultimate pleasure servant.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, the DMs are just... It's not... It's not even gay. I don't know what you can call it. I don't know what you can call it. There's some other thing.
Does he
I think
must
the thing
just
is
not
probably
give a fuck.
gooning. I think that's probably the term for it, to be honest with you. I think this is probably end result of some kind of addiction, but man, I mean,
Yeah, that's
oh,
a lot.
bruh, have you ever worn a have you ever worn a plug before? Butt plug? If so, yes, I wear one at least a couple times a week while I'm out. Also, why didn't you invite me to your Minecraft server? Bro. Just in the middle of the butt plug combo. Why aren't I in the Minecraft server? I've been using one the past 2 days and oh my god, it's intense. And you can join if you want. Hey. Hey. So we've got that. We've got the plug thing. We got him talking about sucking on a guy near the bottom there. We've got what is this? Dude. No, man. Would you prefer to eat your own load off me or someone else's, or is there no preference? Either, but eating someone else's is fun because I'd be insanely hard the whole time. Okay. Man. Tom, it should have been me, not him. We'll get to that.
I think
Man.
I put that label
The
on
gooning.
video.
Yeah, it would be so hot spending an hour sucking him off. All right, so you get the idea of the contents of the DMs.
Yeah, that's a little
It's
too
some
much.
extreme, like serious, levels of gooning going on here. But that's, to be clear, that's not all. So basically, as a result,
I
we
mean,
got
if
some
he's
memes.
gay,
All
it's
right, we
fine,
got some
but-
serious memes going on here. Here we have Turkey Tom reading the Destiny gay leaks.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
So we got that one. We got this. Shout out to Provolone cheese. Let's see here. What do we got? So we got this. Bro, Destiny is hung like an emaciated mouse. And then we've
Aw.
got Destiny gives the worst BJ I've ever seen. Imagine having a wife look like that and you're sucking a random guy's with a camera in your face. Shame on Cuxton, depraved. It's everywhere, so I thought I should comment. So this guy's
Yeah,
giving a bit of a
why
review,
did he
which
put
I
it
will
on
say,
video, though?
it
That's
is
weird.
it's a little bit gay to maybe give a thorough review, but I would generally, agree with this assessment probably if I had to guess. But the real thing
never,
here is that there were these
ever
DMs and then a video got
agree to do
posted,
something
and
with
the
a
video
camera on.
was, of the aforementioned, skin flute playing.
It's used against you immediately.
The skin flute was being played. I got my Gamer Stuffs one pack was titty milk flavored. I hope you enjoyed it. But a video got posted. Obviously, I can't show it, nor would I want to. I feel like posting leaked is probably not cool. But we got Kiwi Farms posting about it. Video appears to be Destiny, the political streamer, giving and receiving oral with various unidentifiable women and men. If any party consented to release, it's not known. Out of abundance of caution, I will not provide any direct
he was
link.
at, like, a swingers
So I got posted
party.
there. Here we have one of the men in question. You can see I'm a
Look
big
at
part of
the
this
picture.
conversation here. I'm being named and shamed as a part of this for my preferences.
Clipped and
As a
shipped.
gay man. And maybe a gay man. But I would never interact with one so ungirthy and pathetic, okay? I'll say that much. But apparently there was so much traffic on Kiwi Farms as a result of this stuff being posted that Kiwi Farms went down, which is pretty funny. The surge of traffic to the Kiwi Farms related to Destiny's video has caused a fatal
What has
database error, and I'll
Destiny
need to do a
been saying
rollback
about
on a
it?
recent backup. So we got that. And there's been a lot of speculation around who it was, okay? A lot of speculation around who it was.
You can't see
A
the
lot of
person's
people are
face.
speculating that it's one man, one specific man, all right? This man,
Oh.
Nicholas J. Fuentes, the host of America First. Now, I will say, as funny as that would be, I think it's probably not him if I had to guess, but
Yeah,
this
I
is
don't
what the
think he's
world
into
is
the
saying,
gay shit.
okay? This is what the world is
Oh,
saying.
wait,
Now, I
is
will
he
say,
gay?
I think that the problem here with this is the response, right? I don't know if this is a real tweet. I think it might be fake. I'm honestly not sure. I can't tell. But we got this tweet from Nick Fuentes saying, I didn't F Destiny. I didn't on Destiny. I didn't put my anywhere near Destiny. I've never done anything weird with Destiny. And here it says this post has been deleted. Now, I don't know if this is real or fake. I don't know if this is ever a real tweet. I have no reasoning for it. It almost seems too silly and goofy to be true. But I will say, if Nick is guilty or not of being gay, this is sort of a poor way to respond. But once again, I will say, if Nick is ashamed of it, I'll take ownership. You know what? I will die on the sword. I will die on the sword for America First here. All right. It's a copy pasta. I know it's a copy pasta, but I don't know if Nick tweeted it because he thought it was funny or if he just didn't tweet it at all. It's hard for me to tell. But so we got that. Okay. We also got some memes as a result of this. Nick Fuentes and Destiny.
Hit the back of in slow motion. The balls hit the back of his throat and stretch his skin back.
So there you go. We've got a lot of memes here. We've got a lot of memes going on. One of them was actually from my one of my editors. Saku, he posted this on Twitter. Pretty crazy tweet. Just Destiny and DMs talking about Turkey Tom. This video is nuts. This video, prepare yourself for the Matrix juice allegations.
One cheek spreads the other. Boom. See that mocha asshole? Tickle a little bit. Back shot that ass into perfection.
Into perfection.
Bust just enough. Just I give it that mother. And then I'll all over her back. Because I love seeing white and Matrix juice all over that mocha ass.
So
Matrix
we've got
juice?
white.
That's
I'm not
unusual.
really sure what Matrix juice is here. I don't know what Matrix juice is specifically. I'm not familiar with that. I'm not super deep in that lore here. You know, I'm not totally on top of that situation. But that's essentially what's going on here. All right, that's what's going on. I've had a lot of people asking me to address it, and I almost didn't, just out of the fact that I'm indignant and don't want to talk about things that people want me to. But we did it. All right, we did it. I think we all know what's going on here. I think we can all figure it out. We're all adults. Okay, we're all adults. We know what's happening here. Now, I have gotten a call from a mysterious man. A mysterious man has given me a call. All right, his name is Q. I don't know if you guys have heard of Q. I've never talked to him before, but he did contact me. I don't know a lot about him. Some people say he's got a good rep. Some people say he's got a bad rep. But Q contacted me, and Q said that I need to back off from the Destiny situation. He said, Tom, you need to back off. Tom, we're getting too deep here. Tom, this is ruining your reputation. Q Anon. I mean, he is an anonymous guy. He just said his name is Q. That's all he said. He said his name was Q and that the Patriots are in control and that I need to fight. That's all I've been told. How was it, Tom? Answer the question. Not that great, man. It could have been way better, honestly. So, yeah. I think,
you gotta stop
look,
saying
man,
shit
I'm gonna
like
be
that.
honest,
People are
chat.
gonna really
You know,
take it out
we
of
knew
context.
Destiny was gay. That part is not so bothersome. It is what it is. We knew he was a gooner. It is what it is. But I will say the Destiny community is getting a little
Didn't
bit
he
too
come from the
too
Destiny
hot for me
community?
lately. Not in that way. I saw him on stream talking about how he wants to brigade Hassan's community, and you know I don't like Hassan, but it's just getting a little bit too hot for me. So I think for now I'm gonna be laying off from the Destiny world for a little bit. That's my take there. That's my take. It's getting a little crazy. That world's getting a little crazy with the ad boycott, stuff like that. I'm laying off. All right, I'm laying off. So that's about it. That's about it for that segment. We've got a lot of other stuff to get to, but you wanted to see it. You wanted to hear it. There it is, chat. All right. Q has contacted me. Q has said what he said. I appreciate Q's advice. What about the snowballing? So snowballing, to my knowledge, is some kind of thing. Some kind of thing where it goes in another guy's mouth and then maybe in another mouth. The age play, I did see that one. The 8-year-old. I'm not sure what you're talking about with the 8.
That's gonna be enough of that video. Jesus. The end of the Hawk Tour, girl. All right, Jamari.
So it seems
lay
like
it
every
down.
single year we have someone who pops
me
out as more
outside.
of a meme than anything else, and then said person extends their 15 seconds of fame far past where anyone ever thought they would. I'm sure by now most of you are aware of who the Hawk Tua girl is, who found stardom after she discussed her method for giving out fellatio.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Now these types of clips go viral all the time. Drunk people downtown saying stupid things on camera is a genre that has plagued the internet for the greater part of the last decade. In this case, he went out to the Honky Tonk Strip in Nashville, Tennessee, finding this diamond in the rough.
Hawk too and spit on it. Spit on it.
This clip obviously went insanely viral, like it was something your weird uncle brings up around the dinner table asking if anyone knows the Hook Tua girl. And she does actually have a name, by the way. It's Haley Welch, and she has taken this one moment and basically made an entire career out of it over the last couple of months.
I'm not fazed by it. He just kept on posting them, so I was like, whatever. And so I got an attorney, like, after that. Because I was like, everybody else is making money off of it with merchandise, and he's making money off the videos. I was like, that's not fair. Like, it's me. Why am I not making any money? So I went and I got all my act together, and here I am.
She's now making appearances at major events, hosting her own podcast, chilling with Steve-O, creating an AI dating app, and even shilling out cryptocurrency shitcoins. Her fame and success has obviously left many people questioning the validity of the entire thing. Is she an industry plant? Is the government conducting some sort of psych op? Is Jake Paul behind the scenes pulling the strings on this whole operation?
Oh, yeah,
Today
now
we
he
will be
is.
unpacking all of that and more. First, let's talk about the Talk Tua podcast, where Hawk Tua herself interviews celebrities. This was actually the trailer they released for a podcast only around 2 months after the first clip went viral.
Y'all really thought I was done? I'm just getting started, baby. What's one move in bed that makes a girl go crazy? I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, now it's my time to talk.
Now, I'm sure most of you have noticed this symbol up in the corner. This is a Better Production, which is an online betting company partially owned by no other than Jake Paul. I'm sure you noticed his presence as well in this trailer, and his boxing event versus Mike Perry was also the first time she would make a public appearance. This all leads me to believe that Jake is the force, or really the funding, behind the Hawk Tua industry plant narrative. In total, she has done 13 episodes of Talk Tua, getting less and less views as time goes on. Ultimately, any celebrity whose management had them appear on this show should be terminated immediately. Here is a look at what this show is really all about.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. You know, like really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
Say it aggressive, like
Hot
you really.
to.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at
Hot
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really perplexed that such a thought-provoking production is losing relevance at an alarming rate. I'm actually convinced that 90% of the viewership here is just clicking on to either read or write the hate comments compiled beneath the video. This is literally the podcast that no one asked for, and somehow they got 200,000 people to subscribe. And y'all know, having a podcast, it's not technically a crime. Yes, some people should be locked away due to their negative contributions to society. But I guess this one isn't exactly hurting anyone, but her other business activities seem questionable to say the least. Like her AI dating application, Pookie. The standout features here are relationship advice from AI Hawk Tua Girl, a height detector so you never get catfished again, and you can even have an AI apparently do the talking for you. Now, the main problem I have with this app is that it's a blatant ripoff.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, so why would you want AI to control that? Because then you're just gonna end up with a profile that's not anything like who you are. So you're gonna end up catfishing people even with the catfish detector. Oh man. What a mess.
They either want you to pay $5 a week to use the app or $40 per year. And you know,
God
guys, I had
damn.
to ask my mom for the money. She gave me the $5. And so I download the app, I hand it to the Hawk Tua Girl, here you go. And I got to exploring this hellish beast of AI slop. I'm serious when I say that I think this was thrown together by a freshman
looking
computer
good.
science major.
this
And the
color
entire
purple.
thing is a massive pile of shit. Like, you don't even communicate with anyone else on this app. It's basically like a glorified, automated pickup artist bullshit. Basically, you're paying money here to talk to and get advice from an AI bot. And it's not even their own bot. They just poured over OpenAI and call it a day. The bot even admitted this to me straight up. I then asked her poorly coded AI how to get a girl to spit on my thing, and she said all I had to do was take her out for some barbecue. These motherfuckers were so cheap that they couldn't even port over an AI of her actual voice. They just got Temu Siri out here talking about degenerate shit.
If she likes ya, she'll be hawking to whatever you want in no time.
Oh
Just
my God.
remember, charm goes a long way, but manners go even further. Winking face.
Their terms and conditions page is equally as thorough, but don't worry, they insist they aren't stealing your data, just
Oh,
your IP
boy.
address. And they also want access to all your photos and files so they can teach you how to rizz up your crush. Honestly, the whole thing to me just feels like a shameless cash grab that someone likely paid her to promote on her platforms. I would rather pay for one of those early 2010 talking cat apps than to ever touch this thing again. Now, if the dating coach app was not bad enough, just yesterday, Haley announced the official release of her meme coin, Hawk, aka Hawk Tua.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Now, she would do this only a couple of weeks after sitting down with Mark Cuban on her podcast, and I think this is where the idea kind of spawned in her mind.
Do you do anything with crypto?
Yeah, I do a lot with crypto, actually. I've got
She
a
had
shit
it.
ton
She
of
had it
Bitcoin
all.
and Ethereum.
on
Oh yeah, if I launch a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah,
for
I'll give you my
community?
wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
But,
She also admitted here that she just recently got into cryptocurrency.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
So just like the app, I speculate that she had someone build out this shitcoin in a couple of weeks, and now it's available for trade. People off the rip had huge issues with this, as it's looking like yet another pump and dump situation. One wallet apparently owns 43% of the total supply of coins, with another 7 of the wallets holding another 51%, meaning that 8 wallets that were apparently all affiliated with each other owned 94% of this shit. And now the graph just looks like a fun little slide. As I speculate, this shitcoin was dumped faster than a dog in South San Antonio. And I must admit, guys, I'm really not that into crypto, but even I can see that this is something that could get this chick in some serious trouble. I mean, to me, these alleged rug pulls are really nothing more than fraud. And though she did deny the allegations, looking at this,
Yeah, there was definitely some kind of like crypto, or there definitely is some crypto scammers that are like controlling all of that in the background, because that girl has no idea what she's doing. And you could tell when CoffeeZilla went on too that she was just like, yeah, she doesn't know what's going on, which is fucked up to put somebody in that position. But the two guys that were talking to CoffeeZilla or doing that like chat were the ones that seemed like the most sketchy, like talking in circles type of people. But I mean, if you put money into this, like, come on, you gotta be a fucking idiot. Like, out of any fucking like, you know, type of coin, you decide to go for the Hawk Tua coin, and you're expecting that you're gonna become like a millionaire from it. Like, what? What's wrong with
cell
people?
data kind of tells the whole story. And then last night, her and her crypto team behind the coin hopped onto a Twitter space to try and explain themselves, and it just went horribly wrong. And once CoffeeZilla was allowed to speak, well, things started getting pretty spicy.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for 50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for 50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here. Not us. Now,
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone.
And then they got so mad that they were getting dismantled by this man, Steven, that they just muted the man altogether in the middle of his hard-hitting questions.
Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens go? Why did y'all unlock day one so people could dump on Haley Welsh's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much?
And Haley kept coming on basically saying that she's new to this and still trying to learn the ins and outs of being famous.
Yeah, guys, I'm just here to have fun. I don't really have a full head wrapped around this whole thing, but I'm figuring it out every day, and I'm here for the long term. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. Thank you.
What an absolute pathetic excuse for allowing yourself to be the face of a scam. She makes it clear that she's not going anywhere after facing the backlash.
My skin's getting thicker every day, and the hate's not going to stop me. I'm here every day trying to work on this and get better at it, but I'm not going anywhere.
And to me, this will likely be the end of the Hawk Tua experience. And hopefully she cashed out on the Hawk coin, because this is the type of thing that destroys your reputation and can even put you in a lot of legal harm all at once. On top of that, she's come out and said that she's not even willing to thank the original street interviewer who made her famous that night.
Have you talked to that dude? Have you said thank you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
So she won't help but thank him, despite the fact that he helped her go from working at a factory to being a millionaire.
Yeah,
basically, she seems super ungrateful for the fame, and now she's putting her face on literally anything that can make her a quick buck. To me, she clearly has the wrong people influencing her at this point, and I would say that her story is definitely coming to an end. Basically, she's like that Bobby Althoff chick, just more southern, and somehow even worse. And so now I really believe that the overstay is over with. But y'all let me know what you guys think. Are y'all holding the Hawk coin in your portfolio? Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other alleged scams out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace.
Peace. Peace, bro. Bro Chacho. Bro Potato Chip. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, new Y files? Let's check this out. Huh? Oh, fuck. What did I just do? No! How do I go back? Oh, god dang it. What did I do? Hold on. Did I hit something else? What just happened? Wait, what? What just happened? I think I clicked the wrong button, but there's no back button in this stupid interact thing. There we go. Oh. Oh god. We're drying out here. Where'd it go? I
Today's episode of the Y Files is brought to you by Delete Me.
Oh, I clicked on that. What a paid promotion is. That's what it was. Silly Sean. I mean, bad man. I mean, good man, bad man. You know my name.
In 2009, scientists tested a fragment of Hitler's skull. The results showed it belonged to a woman under 40. The evidence of Hitler's death, evidence we trusted for 60 years, was fake. In 2022, researchers found a Nazi submarine off Argentina's coast. It was intentionally hidden. When asked to investigate, Argentina said no. They're still saying no. For 32 years, the FBI ran their longest manhunt ever. They were looking for Adolf Hitler. But history says Hitler died in his bunker on April 30th, 1945. Why was the FBI tracking a dead man? And why was Stalin so convinced Hitler escaped to Argentina? Well, information is hard to find. Because someone wanted this buried, and they still do. Because accepting Hitler escaped means accepting something far worse. The most evil man in history didn't just survive, he was protected. And not just by Argentina.
Slice it so thin that it used to liquefy in the...
Yeah, human. Thank goodness. I'm in big trouble. They're after me.
Whoa, who's after you now?
The mafia. You know, the Cosa Nostra.
Oh no, Don Barracuda?
The Godfather himself.
Don Barracuda.
Why? I thought you paid him back.
I did.
With interest?
Well, of course. It was the only thing I could think about.
No, not that kind of interest. What makes you think the mafia's after you?
Today, in the mail, I got a Sicilian message.
Uh-oh, a horse head in your bed?
No.
A dead fish in a shoebox?
No, it was a coupon for free cannoli at Palermo.
Palermo?
Yeah, it's the capital of Sicily.
I know what Palermo is.
It's also the name of that Sicilian restaurant that just opened in the neighborhood.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call a free cannoli a life-threatening situation.
I'm pre-diabetic. Plus, I just got a call from a waste management company trying to upgrade me to a tree yard dumpster. And 10 minutes ago, a concrete salesman was here threatening me.
How did he threaten you?
He said if we don't patch the driveway, we could end up with water damage.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to sell you his services.
Hello, paisano, I know. The problem is, how do all these people know where I live?
Look, I told you not to enter that raffle at last year's San Gennaro's feast.
What? And pass up a chance for a lifetime of free Zepplies?
I thought you're pre-diabetic.
Stay focused.
Well, you gave them your name, your phone number, your address. They turned around and sold all that information to data brokers. That's where you're getting all these calls.
No, I'm gonna have to go on a run again.
Sorry, I gotta skip this. Man,
I
their
could probably
ad
stay with my
things are
cousin
so
Joey in
freaking
Portland. I just don't know if there's enough room for me and Gertie in his tent.
You don't? Delete Me is a hands-free subscription removals as needed. Their mission? Are mafia stereotypes. A Junkers Ju-52 transport plane.
Dude, my phone just keeps vibrating.
It's
like,
April
oh,
1945 and Berlin is in ruins. Hitler and Eva Braun started their escape on April 28th, 2 days before their alleged deaths. They slipped through a secret tunnel connecting Hitler's study to the Berlin subway system. A makeshift airstrip was set up, and a Junkers Ju-52 transport plane was fueled up and standing by.
Yonkers? You mean Yonkers? North of the city? Where my cousin Monty lives.
Not Junkers, it's German.
Yeah, I still wouldn't trust a plane called a Junker.
Junker.
What'd I say?
The plane took off at 3 a.m., carrying Hitler, Eva, and a few others. Bad weather kept Soviet fighters grounded that night. No radar picked up the flight. It was a clean getaway. Their first stop was Denmark at an old Zeppelin base.
Say, hey, Mom, I said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Okay.
What?
Not that Zeppelin.
Oh, not the band, the dirigible?
Dirigible.
Yeah, it means airship.
I know what it means. Can I just get through this?
Fine, go ahead. Sheesh, what a grouch.
A group of wounded German soldiers gathered near the runway to meet Hitler. Several witnesses reported seeing him there. After refueling, they landed at a Baltic airfield to switch planes. And this plane was special, a long-range aircraft from a secret Luftwaffe unit that had been flying Nazi officials to safety for months. Spain was next. Franco's government, paid in Nazi gold, provided a Spanish Air Force plane for the flight to the Canary Islands. Spain claimed neutrality during the war, but newly discovered documents proved they were secretly helping the Nazis. They landed at Villa Winter, a fortress built by Germany with one purpose: escape. It had a massive radio antenna for maintaining contact with Berlin and Buenos Aires. The facility had a runway for large aircraft and a deep harbor perfect for submarines. 3 U-boats from the Seawolf Group waited offshore. These weren't combat subs. They were modified for escape. Hitler boarded U-518, an IXC-class sub. An IXC could run silent on batteries for days. On a full charge, they can cross the Atlantic and back. They were big enough for passengers, supplies, and something else: medical equipment. And here's our first historical snag. Official Navy records say U-518 was sunk during Operation Teardrop in April 1945. The USS Carter gets credit for the kill. One problem: the wreckage was never found. Not then, not now. We know the exact coordinates where it was supposedly destroyed, and not a speck of it has ever been seen. A 250-foot steel boat weighing over 200 tons vanished without a trace. Then a police report from Argentina revealed something impossible. The submarine wasn't lost, it was exactly where it was supposed to be. The report came from Don Luis Mariotti, police commissioner in Necochea, Argentina. His officers caught a German signaling an unidentified vessel offshore. Under interrogation, the man admitted it was a submarine looking for a safe landing spot. The next morning, Mariotti's men found fresh tire tracks on the beach. 5 officers followed them, but were stopped by armed German soldiers. When Mariotti reported this, his superiors ordered him to forget what he saw and release the prisoner. This was dismissed as conspiracy theory until 2022. Argentine researcher Abel Basti found evidence of...
Nobody's watching right now, so I think if you guys want to watch that video, go check it out. Probably gonna finish that off stream, but I just want to put on like that lo-fi music again. I need something like a little more faster. Let's see what we got. I did all lo-fi. What's the... Oh! A little too much of the ding dongs. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Christmas lo-fi? Why is I keep hearing something freaking like vibrating. What is going on? High energy. There we go. This is what I was looking for. crack. Gotta sell some good crack. In LA, rescue stacks. Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Man, these switch really fast. I wonder if these are all just like AI made. Because they go into some weird ass like transitions sometimes. This is like all over the place. Where are you on your way to? Well, what's he talking about? What's he talking about? No one knows what's he talking about. No one knows what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. That paint is dry. This paint is dry. Every single paint that I own is dry. Why? Because I get high. Too high. Greg, moving. Okay, I think the dark purple one. Where'd it go? I thought there was one noise. Where did the fucking yellow one go to? God, oh, there it is. See, the problem is I feel like I could do that yellow. Oh, that's nice. I swear, it feels like it's like some of these songs like are massaging my brain. It's really hard to paint actually because I can't stop dancing. It's crazy how many people are watching like other channels of people just sleeping. Oh yeah. You'll never see me doing that. What the hell? How is it already covered in fucking pencil? What? What madness is this? Ow! Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That's unbelievable. This pencil is being of my existence on this painting. I'm not using that mechanical pencil ever again for canvas. Man, nobody's on today. Shout out to the big guy 19,999 for stopping by. I really appreciate that. But we need some more viewers up in here. Tell your friends, tell your family. Stop on by. And let's paint together, baby. Oh. You're not from around here? That's okay. Everybody's welcome. Let's bring that music down a little bit lower. There we go. All right. I'm gonna turn it down in here too, if I can hear. Okay. So, this is coming out good. Oh. Oh man, looks cool on camera now. It's crazy how these things take shape. I painted these two with different colors by accident. I know you can't really tell, but that one's red, that one's like purple. So I think I'm gonna do the purplish one, which is this color, I think. Yeah, because it'll just be better. And I need to find a round brush, because I could not. No, it's too big. I didn't realize, but I keep getting the same brush over and over again because they're so good. I need like a... I guess I could try... It would be like... No, that won't work. Alright, I'm just gonna try to do it with my normal one then. This is look like with two coats. Oh, that's way better. Okay. This one I think got a ton of pencil in it. Like mixed into the paint. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna have to do two coats on all of them. Anyway. Ah. Yeah, I might have to just go with. I don't know if I'm gonna outline all these yet. A lot of my old paintings I didn't outline, but I am noticing that when you outline, it really does make it pop. I always loved having colors next to each other though, because a lot of times they create like this weird effect that like is almost like an error when you're looking at it. Like the spaceship's taking off. Pew, pew. Oh my god. Stop. Vibrate egg. Even me, does anybody else like feel like they get anxiety from like your phone vibrating all the time? Like even if it's just like a stupid notification, it just like, ugh. no matter what I try to do, I don't even use Snapchat. And the notifications you get from that is ridiculous. I keep turning them off, and then by accident I hit OK when I want to like look at one thing every 5 months on Snapchat. I have been playing that Pokemon trading card game now. I should put my little thing in the description, like my friend number. I'm gonna have to use a different brush for those parts. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Actually, I can probably do it with this one. Oh, so much more control. Why didn't I do it with this originally? God damn. It looks better too. Dude. It just doesn't stop. Alright, maybe I should use the flat brush for the middle parts of these, and then do the outside with this brush, because I feel like this takes way too long with this little tiny brush. I feel like it looks better though. I gotta go eat something. Should I've had any breakfast? No, I don't want breakfast yet. Man, time is it? Oh, I should probably eat lunch. Lunch looks like 5 in the morning. How long have I been on for? Oh, damn. That's so weird. I swear there's like a clock in my head. Well, I know there is, but usually it's for sleeping. Dude, I swear, I know exactly. I don't know how many times I've looked at this and it's been at 1 minute, an hour 59. It's like I know exactly when 2 hours is. That's so weird. I wonder why that is. Because, like, a lot of my streams aren't this long, but I am getting hungry. So I think after I paint the rest of this circle, I'm gonna call this stream done. While I'm doing this, thank you. Shout out to Big Guy 19,999. Always stops by for the stream. Everybody, if you watch this, make sure you think about him. send some positive vibes his way, because he's feeling pretty shitty today. He got really sick. So, let's send some good vibes his way. And I will possibly be back later today. I know I always say that and never come back. But, I don't know. We'll see. I really do want to try to play Stalker 2 on the stream. I think that would be fun, because I've never played it at all. Like, Stalker 1 either. But, from what I heard, it's really good. So, maybe we'll do that. And, if I don't come back on today, I'll be on tomorrow. So, that's what we got so far today. Looking good. Oh shit. Oh, damn, man. I'm sorry. I don't know why the chat didn't show up when I was looking over here. I was just a great tiger for writing something y'all saying. I was in a graffiti house somewhere in Berlin. It was fun. Oh, that's dope. Oh man, next time I'm in Hartford, Connecticut, I'll take some video. Or you know what? I might have some video. There's this park that has it's a skate park, and the whole entire thing, like within its fences, you're allowed to tag and paint anything you want. It's like a free and open space. It's like one of the coolest things. So the whole entire thing is covered with graffiti, but it's all contained within this like one area. Damn, yeah, next stream I'm gonna try to find that, and I'll put it in the next stream. So yeah, shout out to Random Anwar too. He's always stopping by. Always appreciate that. But we will be back either later today or tomorrow. I'll see you all later. Alright, let's do the outro. Hold on, let's kill this video. Doop. Alright, let's go to the outro. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day.